Yo, we're here.
Hey, we're queer. We're doing it. We're back. We got no Beer Jew. We got no Sally. It's bare bones.
Just and fresh bones.
Yeah.
Fresh meat.
Yeah.
New intern right here.
Yeah, 20-year-old West Virginia, Jersey native, West Virginia college kid.
Yeah.
But we're all hard.
Yeah.
Thanks for making it.
Looks great.
Yeah. But yeah, boy, we're both rode hard, put away. You look more ethnic than you've ever looked. You're going full, you look like you've been captured in the Middle East. This has been waterboarded.
I'm solving mysteries in Hawaii. That's what I'm doing. No, I've been gone for a while, man.
Yeah.
You too.
Same. I've been up, down, left, right, doing Massachusetts, then going to Idaho, then I went to the Washington State, then down to
Where were
Tennessee.
you?
I did Chicopee, Mass. Not bragging.
Chicopee.
There's a new room called the Loft Comedy Club. It's run by the Rhode Island guys, the Comedy Connection.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're good. I like that club.
Good guy. It's like a crazy club in the middle of this field. I mean, it felt like Roadhouse. It felt like I was in a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
Packed to the gills, low ceiling, like bugs, you know, one of those shows where you're doing this shit with the gnats.
Oh, God.
Crazy, but cool room. Great club. Check it out if you live near Chicopee or Springfield, Mass. A lot of fentanyl. And then...
There's a lot of fentanyl everywhere.
Yeah.
I went to the main room in this building. There was people doing fentanyl. It's fucking everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's like Ozempic.
Yeah.
So then it's one of those towns, no airport, no Amtrak, so I had to get up early. I got the one Uber in town.
Wow.
You know, you got to get the one guy.
Yeah.
I got off the Amtrak, I got Bob, and then when I went to the airport 2 days later, I got Bob.
Oh, hell yeah. So
Yeah.
you got to be nice to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, this dude.
I turned the chit-chat on.
Yeah.
So Bob brought me to the Hartford Airport, which I didn't know existed.
Ugh.
Military airport.
Yeah.
Tiny. No lounge.
I went there once. It's a last resort.
Oh, yeah. Well, last flight out of Nam, and I got all the way to Idaho.
Oh, my God.
Had to connect through Denver. Went to the fully loaded tour. Incredible at the Buckeye, Hawkeye, Brown Eye.
Brown-eyed girl? I don't know.
ISIS.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but did some arena there with Bert. Hooked up with Stavros, Big J, Santino, Rosebud. I mean, it was just a who's who of real alcoholics and fat people. And we had a great time. We went tubing on the river. Stavros lost my bodega hat. Bodega cat.
You went tubing on Stavros. Use him to float.
Yeah, he hit a rock, so he sank like a billionaire submarine. But we just had a great time, and then we got on the bus. Got boozed up, went on the bus, woke up at the gorge in Washington. If you can pull up a gorge photo,
it looked gorge. It looked beautiful. I mean, the pics you sent me. I mean, we were texting during the day, and I was like, dude, you just sent me a pic of Bert golfing. It's hilarious that he's a good athlete.
Amazing athlete.
He's good at every sport.
It's incredible.
It is incredible.
One time we went skiing together. He skied one day and snowboarded the next day, and he was still better than all of us.
Look at that sunset.
Beautiful.
That is insane.
I said it was like if the Grand Canyon went to Coachella, because it's got a little more naturey, fun-loving hippie vibe.
Yeah. No, I get that. It looks beautiful, man.
Beautiful. 15,000 people. They get there at noon. They start drinking a couple.
God.
One guy passed out during Stavros' set, and the cops or the medics had to run in because all these girls were like, ah! And Stavros, he had flip-up glasses, and Stavros goes, let's flip those glasses down and Weekend at Bernie's this motherfucker and keep going. The crowd went nuts.
That's when we were like, this dude better pull through so I can post the clip.
Yeah.
You know
That's what I said. I was like, content. We went slip and sliding all day. We put out some Visqueen.
I saw that, and that scares me a little bit. Because I did that as a kid, and it's like, you never don't get hurt.
No, man. Let me pull my back up.
Let me see.
I'm sure I'm cut up.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Did you fuck Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct? What the hell is going on?
I had to do a lot of explaining with the wife.
That's bad.
Oh, yeah. Well, you should see Stavros. He hurt the ground. The ground's hurting. But, we had a great time. And if you could pull up the video of Stavros hitting me in the nuts.
What?
This is the kind of fun we were having that day. It's on my Instagram. Oh, I don't know if that's doable. But, yeah, we just drinking beers all day. You're out in the sun. It was too fun. And then when the show at night was at the Gore, there it is. It hit 1 million views in like 10 seconds.
You and Stav?
Well, I was running around on the slip and slide, and then Bert goes, "Come here," and he poured a big ice bucket on me. So I was like, "Oh my god, it was so cold!" And then as I'm shivering, Stavros threw a Nerf ball, hit me right in the balls, and I went down for like a half hour. Matt's locked out because he was looking at kitty porn. Real good, Peters. I don't know mine either.
No one knows a password. There's too many passwords. That's a peeve.
Well, I have one password. If one guy finds that first one, I'm fucked. He's got my Grinder, my you name it, everything.
Lolita Express 42 unlocks the whole kingdom right there.
Yeah, but then I flew out of there the next day, out of Seattle. I had to drive 2.5 hours to Seattle from the Gorge, and I got to the airport, did Theo's podcast, did 2 shows in Nashville, and now I'm here.
Yeah, I did a show with Theo in Edmonton. You ever have a gig where you're like, it's one night, the money was really good, so it was like, oh great, outdoor festival, the Great Outdoors Fest.
Oh yeah.
And it was me, Laura Peak, and Theo Vaughn as the show.
Oh, I love Peak.
Yeah, she said great stuff about you. And it's good energy, it's good everything, but it's one of those things where it's outdoors, it's Edmonton. You look at the itinerary and you're like, this is going to be an easy night.
Yeah.
No direct flight. So I'm like, okay, I got to get in the night early. I've been traveling, so that night counts for something. I'm tired. I'm like, whatever. First flight is a nightmare.
Yeah.
First flight, I'm getting there. I got this woman behind me. You ever have someone behind you, they're just like screaming? They're just talking so loud that you're like, I have noise canceling headphones on and I can hear you.
Wow.
And the guy next to her, I could tell, was like just going with it, but like kind of annoyed.
Was she mad, or was she just, that's how she
talked?
talked?
No, she just talked like that. She was that loud.
Brutal.
And she was with like a son. She was like kind of a hot older woman, but like just like so loud that finally I turned to her, I go, keep it down. I had to turn around and go, keep it down. And
I saw the tweet.
Yeah. And the guy, as I'm getting off the flight, goes, I tweeted at you. So I guess he knew who I was. So he goes, Sam Morril just told me to fuck off. And I'm like, no, I told a woman to shut up.
You got to watch it with his beard. You're going to get called a terrorist.
Well, they're always
the air police or whatever they're called.
But they're always shocked.
Yeah, I know.
When they're screaming, you're like, do you mind? And they're just like, oh,
of course.
Like I'm the asshole.
Every time.
Everyone in the flight gave me a look like, thank you. Like, because I have to be the asshole always.
Yep.
But,
we appreciate that, by the way.
You got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to step up.
You're that guy. You're the hero.
Usually I have a couple drinks in, so by the time the second drink hits in, you're just like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
So then, of course, I'm panicking, too, because the flight is late, so I'm extra irritable. So it's like, that now this was supposed to be one night in Edmonton.
Wait, what happened with the lady?
She's just shocked. She's just like, but then she's still loud. She's an idiot.
All right.
And then, of course, he tweets at me that she was like, a stage mom, and she was there with her son. I'm like, yeah, I could tell. She fucking stunk. I could tell she was awful.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, but I think that was his way of being like apologetic. Let me see.
This is America's Funniest. Boom!
Oh!
Right? He can't see stuff, but I went down. I mean, he got me. I was out for 30 minutes.
Did that really hurt?
It hurt like hell, and I didn't brace at all. I didn't have time to brace. So that's the kind of shenanigans we're doing all day.
Brutal. Well, anyways, yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Wow. Oh my God!
The water was freezing.
Speaking of terrorists, that was
that was a missile.
That was a lot. Well,
heat-seeking.
So anyway, I'm now panicking because it's one of those things where it's a connect flight, but you have to go through customs on the connection, so it's delayed, and I'm like, there's no flights. I'm going to be stuck in Toronto for the night.
Yeah,
I barely I'm like sprinting. It's that classic thing where everything's down. So you're like, the passport thing's down. The fucking, you can't get it to print. I go to the next one. That one's not working.
Right.
All the escalators are broken. So I'm just lugging 2 things up. You're just sprinting.
Yes.
It's like a sad decathlon. You're just running through this shit. And I get on the next flight. I'm like fuming. you have to re-go through security, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Get on the next flight. Of course, that's delayed. So all this was for nothing. But it won't update on my phone. So it's not telling me that.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah, we're international.
Yeah, so then we get there. The next day we're at the gig, Edmonton. It's like it's 7,500 people. It's outdoors, the Great Outdoors Fest.
Big headliner, right?
Theo.
Oh, Theo was the headliner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And we get there, and Theo and I go. He's like, I was gonna go. I never do sound check, but Theo's like, I'm going to sound check, and I was like, fuck it. Everyone else is going. I don't want to be the odd man out, so I go to sound check. The air is so bad. Like, I went outside in Edmonton. It felt like I smoked 2 packs. It's like that bad.
The fires.
Yeah, the wildfires.
Got it.
We get to the venue, and I'm like, dude, this is like bad air. And Theo's like, nah, what are you talking about, man? I was like, no, I'm telling you, this is like bad air. I don't mean to be like the Jewish stereotype here, but this is like not good. And within 30 minutes, our agent calls us and was like, the gig's canceled. The government has shut down the gig because of the air quality.
Wow.
It's at an 8 out of 10, which is apparently really bad. And I could tell it was bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And so they're like, will you spend an extra night there? You know, and we'll do the show on Saturday. And I'm like, well, is the air going to be better? And they're like, we think it will be. And I was
my God.
I was like, all right, you know, it's now 3 nights in Edmonton as opposed to 1. So you're like, day 3.
3 nights in Edmonton sounds like a horror movie.
I felt like I was in Bruges where they're like, fucking get me out of here.
Exactly.
But so now it's day 3. It's not a day where you can like really walk out, because like you take 2 steps out and you're like, this is horrible.
Right.
It's like gross. So I'm in the hotel.
Can you see it? Is it brown? Like the air?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah, and I and of course I'm like, I'm gonna be healthy, so I swim some laps, and then I put my finger, I like do the locker, it just slices right open, I'm bleeding everywhere, and I'm like, oh, can I? So I just go to the front desk, I'm like, can I get something? They're like, we have a Band-Aid, and we'd like to offer you a free drink. I'm like, oh, thanks, I'll dip my finger in it, you fucking prick. Thanks for nothing.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah, but anyway, we get to the gig, and like, I go outside during the day. I'm like, the air is worse than it was yesterday.
Wow.
But it's one of the things where I'm like, I don't want to do, it's good money. I don't want to just take their money and not do the gig. So I'm like stressed the gig's going to happen. It's insane that like that was my opener. I'm like, we couldn't perform fucking indoors for 2 years. Now we can't perform outdoors. I'm like, I feel like my agent's going to call me in 2 weeks and be like, we got you an underwater gig. It's on a submarine. It's a safe one. It's not a Titanic one.
That's great.
And so, we get there and it's like, it's bad. We look at the thing, I'm like, it's still 8, but they just did the gig. And I was like, we could have done the gig.
We have very different styles. I would have gone straight to Trudeau's face with the brown. But
I think Theo did something about that.
Okay, there you go.
So then, I did a bunch of jokes about the weather. Like, you had to riff on it.
Of course.
But so then, the next day, it was a fun show. We had a great time. Everyone, it's tough. Outdoor comedy's tough.
Oh, yeah.
It's not ideal. And I see Theo panicking when I get off. I could see him being like, oh, fuck, how was it? And I'm just like, you don't want to psych the dude out, but you also don't want to make him think he's walking into a great situation. Right. So you have to walk that line of like, they're good, and he's like, but I mean, they were good, but it's outdoors.
It's outdoors, and Theo's already a head case.
That's what I mean.
So yeah, you played it right.
Just in a way where like, I don't want to, I could tell he's in his head.
Yeah.
But then we had fun after. Nice night, had a few drinks. The next day, one of the WME agents is there, and she goes, my flight was canceled because she was supposed to go to the airport with me, and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck in Edmonton? What is this city?
It's the Bermuda Triangle.
So then I get out, and I'm like, oh, thank God I got out. I mean, I guess I'm like the last guy to get out of Edmonton here. I'm a survivor here. And then as I'm on the flight, I paid for the Wi-Fi because I'm bored, I'm hungover. So I'm on it, and it goes, your connection in Montreal has been canceled.
Oh!
And I was like, there's no way. And I'm like panicking. I'm like, let me find something. And this is how much I haven't been home. I've been home like 6 days in the last 6 weeks. So I'm like, I just want to be home.
Of course.
And there's no flights. I literally am like, maybe I could fly Air Canada to DC and take the train back, but that connects in Toronto. So I'm like, everything's a bitch.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, fuck it. I booked a car service for $1,500 from Montreal to New York. That's how badly I wanted to go home.
Oh my God.
And I'm talking to my agent. He's like, the festival will cover it. It's fine.
Hey.
And the car service, they canceled. They're like, no one wants to drive to New York right now. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking stuck. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, Montreal, here we go. I book a hotel. I take a car to the hotel. My phone. It's one of those things too. My phone has literally got 2%, and then the Uber shows up, and I'm like, thank God. Get in the car, go to the hotel lobby, and I'm texting my agent, and he's like, you want to do a pop up in Montreal? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? If you could find something, I'll do a pop up show. But I'm in this like pretty nice hotel. I'm in the hotel lobby. I'm like, he's got Black Manhattans on the menu. And I go,
Ooh.
Black Manhattan me, dude.
Yeah.
And the guy hands me one. Down it. He's like, you want another? I go, fuck yeah, I do. On my third Black Manhattan,
Wow.
my agent texts me, goes, they're doing the gig, a theater, the St. Catherine Theater in Montreal.
Uh-huh.
By the way, the last time I played the St. Catherine Theater, you know who was hosting the show?
Bill Cosby?
Comedian Blake Griffin.
Oh, wow.
The basketball player.
I remember that year.
Yeah.
I was there that year.
Yeah.
That
So-
was he was doing stand-up for a minute.
Yeah, it was. And
Can we call it Black Manhattan? Just call it a Harlem and shorten it?
I like that.
Okay.
I really like
quicker.
that. Yeah.
It's quicker.
Or at least a Washington Heights or something.
Yeah.
So, you know, he says, yeah, they're in. So I'm like, all right. I'm drunk at the bar. I do an Instagram post like, hey, I'll be here. Fucking sells out. We do the show. One of the most fun shows.
Wow.
I got a guy opening for me, Harrison Weinreb. I just tweet like, who's a funny Montreal comic? He was like, me, vote for me, guys. His friends are all like tagging me. I'm like, fuck it, this guy.
Wow.
So he did a great job. We had a fun show and
Amazing.
turned a bad situation to a fun night.
That is incredible. And you got a couple bucks. You're in a nice hotel, a couple
Yeah.
Black Manhattans. That's killer. And this is what people always say, when you got into comedy, when did you know you made it, or what was the big moment? I used to go watch comics who, like Louis, would tweet, I'm going to be at the Cellar. And it was like 2008. And if you want to come, it'll be at 5 o'clock. I'll pay for everybody's Cokes. And I was like, I'm going. And I remember thinking, if I could ever just tweet and fill up a room, I'll be happy. And that was that.
Damn.
And that's so cool.
Yeah.
And you did it and
was
sold
fun.
it out.
Hey, I brought some liquor from Greece.
Ooh.
It's called Mastika.
You checked the bag.
And I didn't actually, duty free.
Oh, nice.
Duty free shop. But I did buy some of this there. It's pretty good.
Wow.
All the ones I bought there, I drank there.
Yeah.
This is like we had Ouzo with Stavi Baby on the pod. Remember the Ouzo?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is kind of like another digestive type thing they drink there. The Greeks are so healthy. Even their booze has like a purpose.
Yeah, good point. So this is like a liqueur? Or?
Yeah, it's nice stuff. It's like cedar-ish. It's nice. Anyone else want on this? Anyone?
Yeah, get in here, Webby.
Yeah, get Webb. Get him a glass, maybe.
James
Yeah.
Webb is here. He's the director of both specials.
Both are Netflix specials.
There you go.
Cheers.
Hey, Opa.
Yeah, I was in Greece, and nice place. Not too shabs.
Never been.
It was good.
It looked amazing. The video you shot was great about the promo.
Got a promo.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, you had the
Can't stop promoing MSG. I need to sell this shit out.
the cotton shirt or whatever that was, and the tan. The hair was up. You looked great.
Oh, thanks.
Beautiful view.
Nice. The sunset in Santorini is what it's all about, man.
I bet it
was
looked
good
great.
Shit. Yeah, I don't really. It's very hard for me to take time off. Isn't it nice?
Same. Yeah. So when you shot that video, it's cool to see you out there because we never take time off. But not only did you take time off, but I got to see it. I got to see the
Really?
video of it. Yeah, that was cool.
I send you a few pictures.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
stunning.
I didn't think you'd believe it.
No.
Just the way I didn't believe it when you went on a safari. I thought for your honeymoon you were like, I'm doing 4 at the Cellar. She can come watch.
Going to Side Splitters. It's a beautiful beach out there.
A Tampa honeymoon.
I did my bachelor party in Tampa.
I know.
But yeah,
I'm still fucking mad I missed that.
it was a wild time.
But we had a fun bachelor party here.
Oh,
that
yeah.
episode, and then we went out and got wasted and steaks and everything. That was great.
That was great. Yeah, it was a great night. I barely remember the end of it.
That got ugly.
Well, fucking DeRosa comes in here and he's like, "We're doing shots," and I'm like, "Dude, it's 3 PM. We got a whole night ahead of us." I think I did a set that night.
We both did.
Jesus.
I remember both of us being wasted. I remember Liz at the Cellar that night in the back. I'm on stage and she keeps going trying to break me because I'm shit faced.
Yeah.
Of course I'm like trying not to laugh. But you're like extra focused when you're drunk. You're like, I will not break.
Yes,
You know?
exactly. But meanwhile, you're slurring. You have you think
dude.
you're like driving straight, but you're all over the road.
Dude, I went to London before Greece. I did a couple nights at a theater there. Really cool little. I heard you're going there too. They were very excited.
Oh, great! Yeah, what are we talking? Manchester or what town did you go to?
I did London.
Okay.
It was great. Vittorio Angelone opened and was hilarious. Very funny. Director Jason Reitman came out the last night.
Whoa!
Yeah. Very cool. He was
Super
there.
cool.
They're shooting Ghostbusters. They just finished before the.
Thank You for Not
stuff.
Smoking. He's got a couple great films.
Thank You for Not Smoking is one of my favorites.
So good.
And
Underrated.
He did Up in the Air.
With Clooney.
Yeah. Great
Killer.
movie. Great
yeah.
movie.
Boy, it runs in the family.
Yeah.
The Reitman.
Ivan Reitman was a fucking legend.
What did he do? He did Ghostbusters. I think he did
Stripes.
Did he do Stripes?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he produced Road Trip. He got Todd Phillips started.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He discovered Todd Phillips.
I think, did he do Coming to America?
I think that was maybe Landis.
Ah, you're right. It was Landis.
Dude,
Eddie Murphy hated him.
Did I ever tell you I met Ivan Reitman?
No.
His production company wanted to do a thing with me like years ago, so I went to his office a few times and like just talk. He was like trying to develop a show for me.
Whoa.
And nothing came of it, but I'm just hanging out with Ivan. I'm just listening to Ivan Reitman's brain.
Unreal.
And his idea, it never happened, but it was like he was like, it should be like part podcast but part TV show. But it's like you're a PR guy and you try to fix like famous people's problems, and they come in and you're like a scumbag, and it was like, I was like, this is kind of a funny idea.
That's funny. Yeah, it was not bad.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
nothing came of it. Oh yeah, classic.
Okay. Wow. Ivan.
Kindergarten Cop.
It's not a tumor. Sorry.
London was sick.
Yeah,
And then,
London's cool.
Oh, I got some peeves.
Oh,
Can I break out a few peeves? Is it too early to break out a peeve?
No, it's never too early for a peeve, but I got a couple myself.
Do you want to start?
Sure.
Start us
Let me
off.
pull this puppy up here. One. So you ever have this is comedy related,
Yeah.
but I was at a show and everybody's like, you got to see this opener. You got to see this opener. He's great. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna watch him. I didn't know him, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this guy. And the guy who keeps telling me to watch him is now standing next to me while the kid is on, and he won't stop talking to me. So this kid's killing, and I'm missing all the punchlines because this guy's like, so, when's your flight? Oh, man, this kid, he's great. And he's telling me how great the kid is, and I can't watch him.
That's
so I was like,
annoying.
you're killing me.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
It is solved with a, do you mind? I just want to watch.
I know, but I can't do that.
I know you can't.
I need to call you and put you on speaker to tell him. Could you keep it down?
You just it's me on the phone. I go, who the fuck do you think you are? No, I'm with you though. It happened to me the other day at the cellar. Someone was telling me to watch someone, and I was like, I'm trying
to watch, and he's getting these big laughs. You're like, I wish I could hear that punch.
Yeah, that's another thing that's like, just watching comedy is like, sometimes I have to take a break for it because I don't want to be influenced. But
yeah,
I've never really seen Theo do a long set. That was kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And then I watched Colin Quinn the next night at the cellar,
No,
2 nights later.
best.
And I'm like, oh man, this is like, they couldn't be more different. But you kind of you're like, oh yeah, I like that he went, I wouldn't have thought to go this way for that joke. So it is kind of cool.
It's the great thing about comedy. The styles are all so different. You got like Maria Bamford, then you got Tom Segura. They couldn't be more different, but it's both funny.
But I bet they both like each other too.
Exactly. That's great.
Yeah, man. That's a good peeve. I wrote down a bunch.
I got a couple.
We
So
haven't
we'll
seen each other in a while. Yeah, I got. Here's one. You ever know someone who they just like they fall asleep the second their head hits the pillow?
Yeah, my wife has that.
It makes me crazy.
I know. I'm so jealous. Speaking of Cosby, but it makes me so jealous because we can't sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's insanely annoying, and it's also like they pick a fight with you, and then you're like, oh yeah, and then you're like, oh come on, now I'm awake, and you're just sleeping like a fucking kitten. This is infuriating.
Doesn't help with the bedroom stuff either, and I'm getting all hot and heavy, and she's going to town, and I'm like, all right, hold on, let me just wipe my ass real quick, and I come back, and then she's snoring with
speaking of Cosby again, I don't think that would have stopped him. But, yeah.
Yeah, but she'll pass out if I don't keep the motor running. It's like a car that dies. Come on.
Yeah, so that's definitely a peeve.
That's a peeve.
Because it's hard to sleep.
I know. I'm taking a cocktail every night of melatonin and weed and whatever the hell.
Isn't this good?
It's very good. I'm worried it's too good. It's like candy.
I know. Fucking love candy, dude. Mm-hmm. Candy, right?
Oh, yeah. John Candy. All right, I got one.
Hit me.
This one maybe could be a bit, but this is a strange one. Had this guy standing next to me, pops open a gum, and he goes, you want a piece of gum? I go, I'd love a piece of gum. Gives me the gum. I put it in my pocket. He didn't like that.
What?
He was like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going to save that for later because I'm going to eat right now. And I'll eat it after I eat. I'll chew the gum after I eat. And he's like, you got to eat it now. And I'm like, what do you care when I eat the gum? And he's like, well, I gave you gum and you're going to save it? And I think he was half joking, but we got in like a thing. I felt like Larry David over here.
Is he a gum pervert? He needs to watch?
I think he was Jeff Orbitz. I don't know. He was furious, but like he kept bringing it up throughout the night. I was like, I'll eat the gum.
That's a peeve right there. The continually bringing up, not letting the thing go.
Exactly.
They're like, remember when you did that? And you're like, yeah, it was 20 minutes ago. That's a weird thing.
Weird. He didn't like it.
I always have gum on me too, so I'm always like, if someone's like, do you have gum? I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
I like being a gum guy.
Everybody loves the gum guy.
Everyone loves the gum guy. I got you right here.
All right.
Little Dentine Fire, baby.
I'll save it for later.
They should sponsor me. No, you got to have it right now. I'll give it to you. No, gum people, you need us.
We need you guys out there on the front lines.
Yeah.
Because, when you got the stank breath and you show up,
it's nice.
It's like a tooth fairy.
It's also like, I feel like smokers, but then if you're a smoker, how do you have gum? Because how many pockets do you have?
Yeah, good point.
That becomes an issue.
Good point.
Smoking is so expensive.
I know.
Someone was like $19 a pack here now.
What?
It's something crazy.
Wow.
So yeah,
we were out on the river and Big J lost his cigarettes. He just went home. He was like, I'm done. I can't do it. We're like, dude, we're in the middle of nowhere in the woods. And he's like, I'm leaving. Got an Uber. He was
eaten by a bear.
Yeah. I lost my bodega cat hat thanks to Stavros, and I was fine.
Oh, he took it?
Well, he put it on because he's so scared of the sun, and
he sent me a picture. I thought he was like, this is so funny. Stav sends a picture in the bodega cat. I'm like, oh, he's supporting. He just stole your hat?
Just stole the hat.
What the hell?
The hat's gone. It's floating somewhere. Shark's eating it right now. But
come on.
I know. I will get another one. Somebody send us a bodega hat.
We have them on the website.
Oh, we do?
You can just get them.
I don't want to buy one.
No, I mean, they're not going to charge you. It's our shit.
Oh, all right. Stavros should buy it, that fucking Greek bastard. All right, but
we'll get revenge, and we'll post a picture of him in the hat on Bodega Cat and pretend he's a sponsor.
There you go.
We'll throw it on the IG. I've got the picture on my phone.
Yeah, if he reshares, he's got a big following.
Yeah. No, we'll send him. He's got here's a peeve. I gave him the bottle, like when it came out a year ago or something. Mm-hmm. I go to his house recently, unopened.
Oh, that's worse than the gum.
Break your sobriety, Stav.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're wasting it. Can I have it then?
No, we have a ton.
Okay.
You don't have to pay for your own liquor, by the way.
Oh, really?
No.
All right. I knew we started this for a reason.
Fucking.
Right. Okay, I did gum. What do you got?
Okay, what do I got? Peeves. Oh God, like just fucking idiots is it my peeve. I'm in Greece. I'm at like a little cute Greek lunch spot.
Oh, I love it.
Love it, dude. Ate octopus like every meal. It's the best. Greeks, you know what's great about Greek food? It's pretty damn healthy.
Yeah.
And it's delicious. So,
I know.
So
fresh.
Eating octopus, and this woman comes in, and it was like it's just her and us in the store. It's like, and she's one of those people I hated the second she came in. She was loud. She was obnoxious. It's one of those people that like, it's just us and them in there, and she's making sure I can hear everything she's saying. So she's loud, and at one point, she looks at the menu for 10 minutes, and I just overhear her go to the waiter, can I just get like a muffin? You scanned an entire Greek menu full of octopus and tomatoes, fresh baklava, and you came back with muffin.
I love this New Yorker. You can't look at a menu for 6 minutes in New York. You'll get trampled. You get tased. You got this New York guy in there, this New York comedian who's probably nursing a hangover, and then old yappy Kathy coming in and gets a muffin.
Well, she didn't get. They don't have muffins. That's not a Greek treat.
Good
the
point.
waiter's not like, oh yeah, sure, we'll whip you up a fucking muffin.
So she was American.
Yeah, of course. I want a muffin. You don't get to just decide what you want if it's not on the menu.
Yeah.
I really want it to be like, you're really not attractive enough to be this stupid. You're not.
You got a real coos magnet coming your way. I feel like they're always around you.
They're always around me, and I have a short. And I also like. And she caught me in a good mood too because I'd been hiking, so I'm like I'd been sweating stuff out.
Yeah.
I felt good,
pheromones.
And I was still furious.
Damn.
Yeah,
I hope they threw her out of there.
No, they served her like she got like whatever. Like she got the most basic thing on the menu. She got whatever. She probably got like a fucking cheeseburger or something.
Right. Those little delis. I went to one in the Amalfi Coast, and me and the lady went in. She was like, "I'll just take a salami sandwich, whatever it is." The guy took a half hour to make, and he went in the back, pulled out the bread. You saw everything he was using. He had deli meat hanging, And I was like, what are we doing? It's a half hour for a fucking sandwich. It was the best sandwich I've ever had in my life.
I know.
It was incredible.
As you're getting so angry, and then you eat. That's a peeve, though. European timing.
Oh,
every meal 3 hours.
That's why they live to their 108, because they're waiting on a meal. They're just sitting there waiting. Those people live forever.
It is literally every meal. They're just like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, you forgot about me. They're like, no, this is how we do it.
That's how they do it. I went to France once, and we go, dinner was great. We'll take the check. It takes like 20 minutes to make the check. I was like, are they cooking the check?
Are you going to the fucking Czech Republic to get the check?
Yeah. And I started ordering the check with the appetizer. So I'd be like, here's the app. We'll get this as an entree, and we'll get the check. And they were like, whoa, what are you, crazy? And I'm like, we got a show to make, It's crazy.
I just don't want to be at dinner for 3 hours.
No.
I got to pee for you. The first fucking... you go, and I'll bring it back.
All right. This is maybe why France is rioting. All right. This is a wife thing.
Maybe they had shorter dinners. They'd have longer work weeks to get something done in that fucking country.
That's
right?
true. You got that right, Macron. Whatever his name is. But somebody just drove a car through one of the department stores. It's getting crazy out there. It's like,
dude, the heat in Europe right now is...
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. They're like shutting shit down.
Oh, wow.
People are going on vacation. They're like, you can't walk around.
Damn.
I went to the Parthenon in Athens, and they were like, it's pretty... I recommend not going during the day because it's hot as hell. But we just went, and it was fine. But, it was hot, but we just drank water. But now they're like, you can't go.
Whoa.
It's too hot. Like, there's certain hours it's shut down. You can't.
That is scary.
Yeah, it's hot.
We've been hearing about climate change, and then when it starts actually affecting your life, you're like, this is bad.
Yeah. So it's all going downhill.
It's not good. We had the hottest day on record like 2 days ago, and then the day after that was the next hottest day on record. It's bad.
Yeah.
Extreme heat. There you go. Fires rage. Yeah, the fires are going to go up, too. Ugh. Yikes. Bad times, folks.
A lot of stuff to worry about.
I know.
How about places without AC now? And how do you even live with that?
Yeah, that's true. When I grew up, a lot of places just had ceiling fans in New Orleans.
I feel like it didn't used to be that bad, though. I mean, it was hot, but like...
Yeah, maybe. That's true. No one's getting a heat stroke.
I mean, people are getting heat stroke now.
Now they are, yeah. But last peeve, and we'll move on. Or unless you got more.
I might have more.
Bring them on. Looking at, I'm buying, me and the lady are working on a new house in Brooklyn. And we're, hey, how about these cabinets? It's a nightmare. But we're looking at rugs. And now, this is maybe a lady thing. But she goes, okay, here's 5 rugs. Which one do you like the best? And I'm like, that one. That's a pretty rug.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay, that one? I go, that one. Boom, moving on. I turn the TV back on. And she goes, wait, hold on. She turns the TV off. She's like, that one's a little bright. And I'm like, I like that one. And she's like, you don't think it's too bright? I'm like, you asked me which one I like. I told you. That's it. That's the case closed. Final answer.
Yeah, that would annoy me.
Yeah.
Also,
but you got to do a lap every time.
There's only one rug we care about. It's between your legs, ladies. I'll tell you.
Woo, work on hardwood.
I don't give a shit. Decorating stuff is not for the guys. I mean, look, most men do not.
It's like the wedding. With the wedding planning, I was like, whatever you want, I'll pay for it. You pick it. And, you want to get a blackface minstrel show? I'm like, whatever. Let's just move it along. Let's just keep it moving.
You got a blackface rug. You're like, wow, this is going to be weird when I have certain people over.
Just rub my feet on Al Jolson. But yeah, so I just hate which one do you like? I pick it, and she's like, really? That one? It's a little bright. I'm like, that's what I picked.
I know. Well, you know what? I think they second guess stuff. They have like more of an aesthetic, personality.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not even the right wording of it, but you know what I mean? Like they to them that's important, and to guys we just don't give a shit. But you're moving into a place. They want you to be a part of it.
Sure.
But the shit you care about, like for me, I'm like, where are we gonna put the TV?
Of course. Yeah.
Are we gonna mount it? We can mount it there. To me, like, I like guy shit. Like, I want like an electronic leather. Like, you've been to my couch. That like
great
that
couch,
reclining leather.
Yes.
Like, to me, that's badass. I like
great couch.
I like a cool marble table. I like guy stuff.
I want like a wine fridge, built into the counter. I want all that. So I want a cool shower with steam stuff going.
Dude, are you gonna get a steam?
I'm getting the steam shower.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I can't wait to go up to her. What steam shower do you like? And then she's going to go down. That's a little steamy. What do you think? I just keep second guessing.
No, the problem is she'll like that. She'll be like, it is a little steamy.
I know, you're right.
A steamer is so luxurious. That is badass.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel good.
I can't wait. It's good for hangovers. Gets the pores opening up. I'm excited.
Yeah.
They say it's like good for your health.
Yeah, there was a baseball player, Miguel Cabrera, and I don't know if it's true, but I heard that in his rider, every hotel room he stayed in had to have a steamer because he was
brilliant.
He was a drunk.
Oh,
he's also a Hall of Famer, which is incredible. He's like a Hall of Fame. I mean, you guys know Miguel Cabrera,
of course.
I mean, I don't know if that's on the internet, if that's fact checkable, but that's what and it's like when you're that great and rich, I'm sure they're like, we can find you a.
These guys are dangerous because they give me hope. I'm like, I don't have to quit drinking. Cabrera's a home run hitter, and he's a fucking crazy alcoholic. Same with Bert.
Yeah. Now, Bert's going strong.
Yeah. We drink all day. We were walking like from a bus to a shower, and he was like, I can drink all day now and then take a nap, and I'm fine. And I'm like, that's not good. Like, you should be not able to do that. Like, that's how bad of an alcoholic you are, that he's like chugging 8 beers at lunch. And he takes like a cat nap, and he's fine, and he's bragging about it. And I'm like, this is bad. This is bad.
By the way, there's another word for a cat nap when you drink that much. It's called passing out.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
It's like someone going, I don't. When I eat a lot of sweets, I don't feel my foot. There's no pain. I'm like, no, but you're going to chop it off.
Yeah, that's you dying slowly.
Yeah,
that's bad.
But you want to be supportive, so you're like, hey, rock on, brother, or whatever. Here's another beer. So, yeah, but we had a great time. He keeps it all together. It's very impressive. He chugs a beer before he says anything. The crowd goes ape shit. I mean,
it's incredible.
It's Led Zeppelin shit.
It is amazing.
Fully loaded. If you get a chance. I mean, it's just an event. There's the beach ball going. People get there early with the lawn chairs and the music. It's crazy.
It is amazing.
Did you do a few dates?
I didn't. I was supposed to do the cruise, but I was like, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
They were demanding an answer like the day of, and I was like, I can't.
The cruise will be interesting.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it, but they keep adding fun people like Sean Patton's going, the Are You Garbage guys are going, Norton's going. So
wow.
It'll be a fun group.
Oh, Norton, if there's too much drinking, you can hang with Norton.
That's true.
Because he's sober.
He is dead sober, but he's going to be eyeballing that hooker list. He's like, what kind of massages are these? Oh, there you go. Shang Wang, I love.
It's great.
Pete Lee's a good egg.
This will be great.
Oh, I got top billing here next to the big cum.
Yeah, Whitney Cummings and Mark Norm.
Wow.
I was pumped to go with you, but they were demanding a fucking answer.
No, I hate that. It's so far away.
His reps were demanding an answer literally over a year out from when it was happening.
Totally.
And I was, this isn't a proud thing to say, I was vomiting in the toilet because it was when my other podcast wrapped. It was Julian Edelman and I wrapped. We got wasted as like a celebration. I'm puking in the toilet, and they're like, they need an answer right now. And I'm like, well, it's like the biggest drinking party, and I'm puking. So I'm like, no.
When you're puking, you don't want to go on the high seas.
Yeah.
That doesn't add up.
And you just eat an eat buffet. I don't want to fucking go,
Totally.
You guys get where I was going. I couldn't really get that one out.
I get it.
What other peeves do we have?
Also, when you're hungover, you think about it being on a boat with Whitney. That's a lot.
Well, I don't think she was there. I don't think it was. I think originally it was you, me, and Shane.
Oh, wow.
I think that's what it was originally.
That would have sank.
Oh, you ever venting to someone and they take the side of the other thing?
Oh, that's great. That's
I'm complaining to my mom about the flights. I'm like, these fucking airlines. She's like, well, they're having a hard time. I'm like, you're siding with United?
That's great.
I'm your son. What the hell's wrong with you?
She's like, I'm a member. I got platinum. I got to go with them.
That's a peeve.
That's a great peeve. So true. And that could go with anything. You're like, man, they bombed the towers or they ran into the towers. And they're like, well, they were in the way.
They've been up there a long time.
Yeah.
The towers had a good run, Sam. I got another peeve is, and look, we're all guilty of this shit. We all do it because, social media and all that shit. But like people who aggressively send you videos, and that's fine. But then the following up,
I'm going to cut it. It's a little sweet.
The following up of, did you watch it yet?
Oh, that's bad.
Did you watch it yet?
Now you got homework.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, fucking, oh, sorry, I didn't get to that yet. I'm at Mount Sinai with my grandma. But what is it? Oh, it's a guy dancing with Down syndrome. Yeah, I'm glad I watched that and saying goodbye. That was really nice.
I still think you got to watch it. I said it to you, I was drinking. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. The check-in guy.
The check-in and the homework. It's. But that being said, I did send Matt some good videos for this week. When can you get some of them cooking?
Yeah. All right.
Some of these, look, I get sent a lot of these, and I have friends like this who send me. Oh, this is a good one. Have you seen this one, Mark? James has seen this one, I know.
I'm already laughing.
I sent this one to James. Get the sound on.
Oh man! So we have a dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh man! Wow. This kid's great. Oh, good for him.
It's so simple. All you have to do is add the Super Mario music, and you've got a hit.
That's a hit. And anybody gets this. You can take this to China, to the Middle East, to Africa, to Mexico. It's gold, and it's universal. Everybody knows Mario.
And he's so pleased with himself afterwards. The smile to the camera is great. It's a feel-good video.
It is a feel-good video. Everybody wins, including this guy. He's going to get laid off of this thing.
He better.
Good for him.
What else we got?
Wow. Where do you find these?
Oh, this is a cringe video. This is people. Have you ever heard of these? These are people trying to be sexy, and they post it thinking they're being sexy, but it's always horrific.
Okay.
I think this should be a trend on the show as well.
Yeah, send these in, folks, because these are all over the world.
Cringe videos are killer.
Being shared.
Send this in.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's rough. So he's trying to be hot.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine that's your dad?
Ah!
You're like, my dad's on Instagram. You're like, yeah, mine is too. And they're like, nah, it gets worse. He's really on it.
We need Jonah Hill to text this guy, hey, you got to stop. We have boundaries, Holy shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy. You know what he's doing there, though, don't you? He's showing the lady how he's going to eat her out.
For sure.
Yeah. Not a bad technique.
Let's see it again.
Got a wide tongue.
Yeah. No, he's got, it's not one motion, which is good.
Yeah, he's better than me. I'm just painting the fence down there.
Yeah, but the problem is, after he's licking it, you're with him.
Yeah, that's true.
That is the problem.
That's true. Wow, we got to get the writer strike ending so we can get some real content in here. Holy shit.
Yeah, I love that, like, Ted Sarandos is like, we'll be okay, and this is what we're watching. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I think
that's a good point.
We might be in trouble.
That's a great point. Yeah, the internet wins every time.
What else do we have? Anything else?
Wendy Williams?
Oh, this is killer. Have you not seen this?
No.
I literally found this for you.
I love LD.
Larry David and Wendy Williams.
A few years ago, I was at the 92nd Street Y here in New York, in Manhattan. And Larry David was there, and I was there with some other people, and Larry and I had a conversation, and all of a sudden, I started to feel my panties drop. I mean, they did it. Yeah.
Wait, did LG just bang Wendy Williams? I'm confused.
I love that she's like, I wanted to fuck Larry David, and her entire studio audience is like,
he's got something.
Oh yeah.
I met him in person, and he's got a swagger to him. He's old and bald and got glasses, but he's got something.
Yeah, being one of the funniest, richest people in the country, that will give you a swag, I think.
Yeah, well, Salk made a great point. We were having dinner last night, and he goes, Larry David invented two of the biggest shows ever where he's the same guy. Like, he did Seinfeld with George Costanza, which is based on Larry David, and then he just did Curb, which is Larry David.
But he got a second life out of it because he only played one of them.
Exactly.
But yeah, you're right.
Pretty brilliant.
It's like, it's hard. I love every character on Seinfeld, but like, there's something about George.
Something about George. He's great. And so great that he couldn't progress. Like, he's got the curse.
It's such a good.
I guess Kramer had more of a curse, but you know what I mean.
If only he cursed. That was
true.
That was rough. That was kind of a moving Comedians in Cars though with Michael Richards. It was kind of
great ep. Great app.
It was kind of movie. Although it is crazy that remember when Godfrey came on here?
Yeah.
And he was saying that Michael Richards would just have those racist meltdowns like other times.
Oh, that's right.
He said that wasn't like a one time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He just got caught with that grainy cell phone footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when he went on Letterman with Seinfeld? They zoomed him in.
Oh my God. I would never do that for one of my friends.
No, can we pull that up?
If one of my friends just goes on a racist tirade, I'm like, you're going on Leno alone. Don't drag me into this shit.
Yeah, well, I think this is kind of, it was so new then.
No, I know.
This is so
No, it was.
crazy.
I remember. I think it was in college. I remember seeing it was like on a shitty smartphone.
Yeah, it was a
at the Laugh Factory.
flip phone camera. So, but also Seinfeld was the king of the world back then. So I think he thought he's like, I can fix this.
Well, I guess there was an interest because you're like, this is fucking your streaming money.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Well, yeah, the rest of the Cosby cast ain't thrilled with what Bill did.
Factor. Summertime is crazy busy. You're visiting grandma. You're shuttling the kids to summer camp. Cooking is probably the last thing on your mind. Let Factor handle meal times for you. America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit helps you fuel up fast by delivering delicious food right to your door. Ready in 2 minutes. Factor meals are fresh, never frozen. Just heat them up and enjoy. I love them. They come in right on time, and I can't cook, so this is good for me. And I try to watch what I eat, and they got these smoothies that are just dynamite.
Good little strawberry banana action. I like it.
Get the produce in you, get the greens in you, the fruit. Whether you're counting calories, looking to boost your protein intake, or follow a specific dietary lifestyle, Factor has you covered. With over 34 weekly meal options to choose from, like grilled steakhouse filet mignon and green goddess chicken, there's always something new to try. Factor isn't just for dinner time. Upgrade your lunches and snacks with microwave-free, on-the-go options to save you tons of time every day. Head to factormeals.com/drunk50 and use code drunk50 to get 50% off. That's code drunk50 at factormeals.com/drunk50 to get 50% off.
It's amazing when you can find exactly what you need. It all comes in a kit that's ready to go, and all your problems are solved. Whee! Manscaped is here to solve your grooming woes so you can have the smoothest balls at the summer barbecue. A lot of times I'll be at a barbecue and be like, who's got the smoothest balls here? And I'm like, right here, dude. I have the smoothest balls, and I fuck all the MILFs there.
Like eggs.
Just pick up the Performance Package 4.0 and you'll be all set. It comes with a Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker 2.0 for ear and nose hair trimming for old Gramps, and Crop Preserver for anti-chafing, ball deodorant, Crop Reviver ball toner, and 2 free gifts. A pair of comfy boxers and a classy travel bag to store all your new stuff. I use this. I trim my ball hair. Gotta look good. You don't want to sweat too much. And you know what? You want a lady to go down there, you better trim.
You got that right.
We all know what's shaving down there, and it can be a little nerve-wracking. You're like, is this going to cut a hole in my ball sack? I'm going to be shooting pus all over Granddad's barbecue? No, you're not. Not with Manscaped. The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer is even made with a cutting-edge ceramic blade and skin-safe technology to reduce grooming accidents.
Yes.
I got that word right. So you can weed whack to your heart's content. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code DRUNK at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with code DRUNK. Manscaped, the perfect way to get your pants sizzling hot this summer.
Woo! Nice. All right, here we go. Game time! The days of camping out in front of the arena for Grateful Dead tickets are over, because they're dead. Buying tickets to your favorite show should be as simple as ordering a pizza. Thanks to Game Time, it is. Game Time is a fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, and comedy near you. With killer deals on last-minute tickets and their best price guarantee. Stop stressing over tickets and start getting hyped for the fun. Tickets are crazy now. You got the fees, the online purchase bullshit, the extra stuff they tack on. It's too much.
Too many games.
Too many games, too many websites, the scalpers, StubHub, all that shit. You can't figure it out. But Game Time's got you covered. It's got deals on tickets right up to the day of the event. Get exclusive flash deals on tickets for football, baseball, basketball, concerts, theater, and comedy. Plus the Game Time guarantee if you find tickets in the same section and row for less. Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Wow. Game Time lets you see photos of your seat before you buy them. Ooh, I like that. and sends tickets directly to your phone, making game time the easiest way to get the best seats in the house. Snag the tickets without the stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DRUNK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and use code DRUNK for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
I lost my temper on stage.
They start laughing. It's weird.
A comedy club trying to do my act, and I got heckled, and I took it badly and went into a rage, and said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans. A lot of
This would be a great time to be like,
trash
I
talk.
talked to my friend Bob Sacamano, and he
Stop laughing.
Giddy up.
And what were you were actually being heckled, or were they just talking and disturbing the act?
That was going on too.
And did
you
you,
can't do this on a show like Letterman.
No.
You have to do it on like a Charlie Rose.
I'm
Right.
not sure that this is where I should be
He knows it.
addressing
so
the
used to-
situation. I've already heard you make some jokes about it, and that's okay, you know. But I'm really busted up over this, and I'm very, very sorry to those people in the audience. The blacks, the Hispanics, the whites, everyone that was there that took the brunt of that anger and hate and rage and how it came through, and I'm concerned about more hate and more rage and more anger coming through, not just towards me, but towards a black-white conflict. There's a great deal of disturbance in this country and how blacks feel about what happened in Katrina. And you know,
Oh, yeah.
many of the comics, many performers are in Las Vegas and New Orleans
Yeah, he really
trying
timed
to
this
raise
horribly.
money for what happened there.
That's right.
And
That's the thing about comedy, guys.
for this
Timing.
to happen, for me to be in a comedy club and flip out and say this crap, you know, I'm deeply, deeply sorry.
Nice mood lamp in the back, by the way.
I know. I don't know about that.
The Bohemian Rhapsody cover here. It's a
get
weird
to the
lighting.
force field of this hostility.
He looks like he's about to go
Why it's
painting
there,
with
why
Bob
the
Ross
rage
here.
is
What the hell is
in
going
the
on?
Exactly. It's got
Why
a
the
PBS
trash
feel.
takes place, whether or not it's between me and a couple of hecklers in the audience, or between this country and another nation.
But
The
Michael,
rage-
let me interrupt here for a second and
Yeah.
ask a question about had the people doing the heckling, or the people who were not paying attention, had they been white or Caucasian or any other race, what would have been the nature of your response then?
It may have happened. You know, I'm a performer. I push the envelope. I work in a very uncontrolled
That's not
manner
good.
on stage. I do a lot of free association and spontaneous. I go into character. I don't know. In
No one wants to
view
hear
of
Kramer say I'm edgy.
the
Right.
situation
I
and
pushed
the
the
act
Look,
going where it was
sometimes you
going.
just-
I don't know.
Yeah.
The rage did go all over the place. It went to.
You know what? When he
it
said
went
were
to
they white,
everybody
he should
in
have been
the
like, well,
room.
that depends. Were they Jewish? I mean, I don't know.
But you
It
can't-
depends
you
what
know,
kind of
it's-
white we're dealing with.
I don't.
Is he
I know
Jewish?
People could.
No, I don't
blacks-
think so.
I thought he was.
Is he? You could look. I don't think he is.
Okay. Wow. Man, that is tough. Very awkward.
That was. I remember being like, that was like a thing that made, as a comedy fan, made me sad
Oh, yeah.
because I love Kramer.
I mean, he's a super talent, Michael Richards, and we've all laughed at him for 9-10 years. And
I
now,
still watch and I laugh.
Of
I can
course.
separate it. You know, it's
Oh,
Jewish
wow.
or not. I, mean,
is a
should-
full
I don't know why
website.
we need a full article. This is a real deep dive.
Yeah, it's a yes or no. Which makes him technically not being born by blood as Jewish and not formally going into a conversion.
It is amazing the
Ah.
laughs he would squeeze out of shit in Seinfeld, where it would be you like think about what was on the page and what he did with it.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
It's incredible.
He's incredible. He's a talent. And it's sad that he fucked up and now we don't get his talent anymore.
Do you
But
think he'll ever do like a real part again?
he should do like an internet show or something. Like OJ's out there. OJ's golfing on Instagram. Hi, Twitter world.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But every comment is just a knife. If you watch it, it's pretty wild.
Look, I was going to say the OJ, it's not a good look, but he is out there.
He's out there.
Yeah,
he's loving every minute of it.
Colin Quinn's got a great bit about that. How like we don't know how we're perceived on the internet. You just OJ's just like on there talking about golf.
Yeah. Well, back to Larry David, he put him on Curb, and they addressed it in a comedic way.
And it was great.
That
was a great.
JB Smoove. So,
I mean, that's how you get past a lot. But, I mean, this was like was this the first cancellation of our lifetime?
It was big. It was one of the early ones because they had the cell phone footage. That was when the cell phone camera was new. And then Tosh was right after this. Remember that?
But this was so much bigger than Tosh.
This is big,
I mean, this was like a gotcha moment. You're right. The cell phone was new, and that is the gotcha device.
That's it. That's why we got to bag them up.
Yeah.
At the clubs.
It's just weird to see it like a kooky sitcom star. Like if you saw Brad Garrett call someone like a dirty Arab, you'd be uncomfortable too. It's just you're just like used to silliness. You're not used to
Right. And he could have leaned into it. He could have been like, all right, I'm the edgy guy now,
I don't know if that would have worked.
No,
he's on tour in a leather jacket and a cigarette. He's like, ooh.
He's at the Capitol riot, like sliding in. Oh, man, poor bastard. But he's got money for life, I assume.
I was going to ask that. I wonder, because everyone says residuals have really taken such a hit. Mm-hmm. I wonder how big a hit you take on a guy like that. I'm sure the payout when Seinfeld goes to like Netflix or Hulu, I would assume for a star that big, they get something, but I don't know.
You would assume. I know Jerry and Larry probably get
I know
they're as creators.
And they're also set many times over. Jerry, on top of him, would be set just from stand-up.
Yeah.
And then you got Larry's got Curb as well. I mean, but then for guys like, Michael Richards or Jason Alexander, this was like their big thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I would think, you've got to think they're still insanely rich.
Yeah. And hats off to Julie Louis-Dreyfus for breaking the curse. She had that, Evelyn, what was that show?
New Adventures of Old Christine.
She had that show.
Never saw it, but she got an Emmy for it.
She got an Emmy, and it was on for like 6 years or whatever, something substantial. And then she did Veep. And then she did movies.
Veep is insane.
Veep is great.
It's insanely good.
Talk about needing writers. That is it's a joke a second.
I've said it again before. I'll say it again with like these executives who are like, these writers are replaceable. It's like, well, you're more replaceable than writers to me. Because if we're talking about an algorithm that's just like yes or no,
that's a good point.
And you're getting $56 million a year,
right?
And they're making what, 150, 200 grand to actually write and put words in.
Yeah.
What's a harder job for a robot? The robot really just has to say yes or no.
Exactly.
The algorithm on TikTok that just feeds me, that's not a man.
Right.
That's a robot.
Yeah.
Just get that robot and get rid of these motherfuckers.
Robot execs. That's good.
But it is weird, like the let them go broke. It's like very let them eat cake. It's very gross.
It's gross and it's weird, and I can't believe he said that out loud.
Yeah.
And the actors are involved now. I think that'll help. But yeah, it's tough sledding.
I don't know, man. It's like so ugly now that you're like, who knows? Although, look, people make up, but it's fucking.
Well, that's why the internet is winning. The internet is number one. Everybody's starting their own shit, podcasts, specials. That's probably all going to go that way eventually. I mean, who watches the Tonight Show? No offense to those guys. We've all done it. But like, is anyone like, I got to tune in?
But there's a lot of like power behind it, and you're still saying that. There's a lot of like pushing.
True.
A lot of people are pushing that. But you're right. I mean, like a lot of these companies failed to adapt, and now they're just. I mean, look at Viacom. Look at their failure to adapt for years, and now it's like sign up for Paramount Plus. I'm like, I've got a drinking problem. That's the only reason I signed up for it. I wanted to watch Bar Rescue one night, and I was like, and I forgot to cancel the trial. That's the only reason I have your dumb thing.
Yeah,
you're not going to get enough people that way.
Forgetting to cancel is really the only reason I have most things.
I know.
They're like, you want to do a trial? I'm like, all right, I'll do a trial, and then they know I'm not going to cancel it.
You're just looking at it like, what the fuck is Tubi?
Yeah, I have Tubi.
I know.
Exactly.
They get you Peacock, Tubi, or like that's the way social media is going now. It like used to just be Facebook. That was, I guess, like cable. And
Yeah.
now it's like now you're like Threads is like Peacock. know?
What is Threads? I keep hearing about it.
You don't know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
It's like Zuckerberg's response to Twitter.
Okay.
I guess he and Elon Musk were like, we want to fight, and he's like, well, now I made another Twitter.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But is anyone doing it? Are you doing it?
I downloaded it. I'm not like I'm not super active on it.
Yeah.
But it's like the exact same thing as Twitter. But he's like, we're going to make this a nice place. I'm like, all right, you steal people's data. You're not a good guy. We have to pretend that we're like, oh, look, he's the nice guy. I'm like, you're not a good person. And I'm like, well, you didn't create Twitter.
Yeah.
You just bought it.
You bought it for $40 billion or whatever.
Yeah, 44, I think, something crazy. And then it's. That's my point. Now it's decreased in value, but there's also so many things.
Yeah.
And Zuckerberg, it's so funny that all these guys are just like billionaires, but they're just like, I'll be a good fighter.
Yeah.
Like Bezos is ripped. Elon Musk is like, I'll fucking fight you. I'm like, the point of having that much money is not fighting.
Yes.
You just chill. Look at Richard Branson. He's fucking hopefully of age women on an island somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
he just went to the moon like a week ago.
He's got a good life.
Yeah. Well, do you think that social media will go away? Ever?
No.
Oh, really? Because
We're in too deep.
It seems to be pretty toxic. Like, it seems like it's killing, like, young girls are killing themselves at a higher rate, and everybody's got depression and anxiety.
Well, that's the evil is like Facebook or, whatever, Instagram would like run these studies to see if it was healthy for young people, for their self-esteem, and if it was having a negative impact. And all the results are like, this is so bad for young women. And they're like, okay. They don't change anything. They just do the studies. They're just like, well, it's good to know, but we'll continue doing everything the exact way we're doing it.
Yeah. I mean, even the AI guy, the guy who invented it was like, this is bad. And you're like, you made it.
Oh my God.
And there's a zillionaire off of it.
There's all these articles now saying like AI is like the only hopeful thing I've heard is like, well, people were like the internet. They were pessimistic about that. And maybe the AI can be used as like a tool that will get us to, things more quickly. But I dude, everything I read about it from people way, way, way smarter than me are like, we're fucked.
That's what I hear too. It's not good. But I think maybe we'll be cool and niche because we're like human. I think people are going to want to go see a human.
Cut to Robot Norman charging half of Mark's ticket sites, and Mark's like, I'm finished. They got me.
I'm really fucked because I'm already robotic, so it's not that hard to replicate me.
The robot's like, and you're like, fuck, that's what I do.
Every day I get 800 guys going, hey, I did a chat GPT with your joke and your style, and I'm like, that's pretty good.
I know.
It's not bad.
No, it's
can I use that?
It's definitely scary. With that, I hear what the executive is saying, like, what's to stop these writers from using ChatGPT? And it's like, all right, but you still, I think you do need writers,
of course.
But
because they say AI just absorbs everybody's writing.
Exactly.
Like they absorb Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, but they didn't think of Star Wars.
It's like a collage of plagiarism.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good way to put it.
But I think of all these people. There was a David Brooks thing in the New York Times, and he was just like this. I forgot the guy's name. You can probably look it up. Who he was like. This is the guy who was like, AI will never be able to make analogies the way humans can. That's the one thing. There's certain things. And then that guy this week was like, they figured it out. That was his whole thing. And he was like, and he sounds so depressed because he's like, that was like a part of intelligence that only humans could really do. They're very human. And now he's saying like, he's like, my whole life's work is fucked.
Oh, man.
That's like everything my life was,
Well, they won't go offensive, so I got that. That's something.
They might.
I've tried. Tried to, I'm like, say some Asian stuff, and then just a picture of Shane Gillis came up. But they won't do it.
What do they say? I don't do that?
They say that is inappropriate. We cannot. Yeah, see, I'm sorry, but I cannot comply with that request. So I was a little hopeful because I'm like, all right, I'll just do it, the Asian joke.
It's like my girlfriend when I asked for anal.
I can't comply.
I can't comply, no.
I asked my girl and she just went,
Cosby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it won't do it. So that's something. That could, you can't get a George Carlin or a Richard Pryor or Lenny Bruce.
Also, the people I think I would hope they like to watch your arc and your like rise and your ups and your downs, and that's human. And that ChatGPT AI doesn't have that. You want to get behind a thing. I mean, that's like, as a sports fan, I get behind players and their, their different chapters.
Yes.
And like, oh, he's young here. He had to learn this move. He lost his athleticism. He had to develop a post game.
Totally.
Shit like that is exciting, and different teams and the drama and I think hopefully this doesn't happen too soon. Hopefully we have a few, We
got a little time. We can't go outside, but we can do this. But when you walk out on stage, you can feel them go, "Ooh!" Like we've all seen The Cellar where Chris Rock walks on. Like they go, "Chris Rock," and then when he shows up, they're like, "Oh, there he is!"
The second pop. They feel like you're fucking with them for a sec.
Exactly. So that second pop is all we have. So like when you show up on stage, they go, "Hey, there he is," and you can't replace that with AI. You can't replace the "there he is." So I think that's something. You go see a band and you're like, whoa, they're sweating up there. That's part of the fun. They
can figure out perspiration. It's not that hard.
That's true.
Sweaty robots, they'll get on that. That's
I think porn will be fucked. Like porn stars are gonna go.
What? Because of sex robots?
Yeah, because I think you can just shoot way more, way easier. They don't have feelings. They're not going no chafing. It's just boom, boom, boom. You can knock it all out. They'll be cheaper. You don't have to test them, none of that. So, like, porn will go because you don't need... No one's like, that's my guy in porn. Are they?
I think people have their people.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Deep fake porn.
Oh, deep fake is really scary. Say bye to
scary.
Kyle Dunnigan. That's his whole thing. And he's great at it. But it's scary because it keeps getting better so quick.
Yeah, it is scary. What do you have any recs or bits?
Do you have porn AI? See, look, it looks off. Look at that Asian lady. It's all. Yeah, that's no good. I can tell that's fake. That's not bad, actually.
Is that fake? Those are fake women?
Is that fake?
They look very young, dude.
Well,
they look very, very young.
Well, Asian don't raisin.
Those are fake?
No, those are fake. That's obvious.
Is that Zarna Garg? What the hell is going on?
It's a weird choice. Jeez. Yeah, porn's fucked. All right, you're distracting me here. But like, oh, yeah, see, that lady looks horrible.
This pod is going to have like a 2-minute break of Mark just being like, oh, those tits are okay. But, no, those aren't good. Those work, yeah.
Well, you used to have the guy, because, you always have the real tits guy. He's like, I only like real tits, man. I hate fake tits. And you're like, all right, well, then AI's out for you.
Yeah, it is. What's weird, too, is when I was in Edmonton, that hotel, there was some big wedding that night, and these two women in the elevator, both of them had like the biggest tits I've ever seen. It's so big, and they were like skinny. They looked like porn stars. They were skinny with giant tits, and like one of them had clearly work done on her face, and they were young. Where like I'm kind of like, why did you have work done? I bet you're prettier than this.
I know.
And but the tits are so big that you're just like, I mean, both of you have like, it's just weird to have friendships. Like, we should get our tits done. Like, we're just friends who get our tits done together.
Yeah.
But
that is crazy. It's like a tattoo.
But they're like so big. And I was so funny. I told my dad, he's like, well, how could you tell they were fake? I'm like, because they look perfect. What do you mean? How could I tell they were? Because they looked awesome.
They're up here. They're rock hard.
They look awesome, but then you're kind of like, but that's like, that is weird to touch or to,
Sure. You've been with a fake boob lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're different.
It's different. Yeah, I mean, like the rocking on top is not as exciting because it doesn't move as much.
And me and my gal are on the couch, and I'm just hitting them like during a movie. Like I just like to move them.
It's fun to play with boobs.
They're the best.
Yeah, tits are great.
We have them on the table, for Christ's sake.
I love tits.
Tits.
By the way, these are from. Is it true these are from Trey Parker's wife, Boogie Parker?
What's her name?
Boogie, right?
Boogie? Oh, Boogie.
Can we get the South Park guys on here?
Oh, they're busy, but
I'm so mad that I was just in Denver and Casa Bonita isn't open yet.
Oh.
We wanted to go to Casa Bonita so badly.
See, that's another thing about success is doing shit like that. That's what I want to do. Open up your favorite restaurant with a water slide in it and all that
They put
stuff.
40 mil into it.
Oh, I didn't know it was that much.
Dude,
No wonder it closed.
Do you got any bits or Rex or anything?
I got bits. I'm trying to think if I have any Rex. Have you seen Sound of Freedom? No,
What's
I'm just kidding. That's that new pedophile movie.
Oh,
that's
geez.
it's like number one in the box
Well,
office.
I'm glad I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's blowing up because it's like a sex trafficking movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's it on?
I think it's in theaters.
It's in theaters?
It's in theaters. And
Now,
it's like,
you know what the saddest sound ever is? One for Sound of Freedom, please.
yeah, it's killing it. What is
Yeah.
it, Jim Caviezel, whatever his name is? Caviezel. It's a true story too. So,
Oh, wow.
and it's-
Bill Camp. I interviewed him back in the day.
Oh, really?
When I had a sports show. He's a great actor. He was the instructor on Queen's Gambit, the chess instructor.
Oh yeah.
He's a great actor. Mira Sorvino's back too, baby.
Oh yeah, I love Sorvino. But yeah, so it's blowing up. It's number one in the box office.
Is it a good movie?
I heard it's terrible. But at 96%, it's got.
This is like a movie for this time. This is like we're so divided as a country
Yeah.
that the only thing we can come together on is like pedos are still bad, right?
Right.
We can't agree if Margot Robbie's attractive.
100%.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's the new thing, that like the country's so divided that people are like, Margot Robbie, I'm not sold.
yeah.
I'm like,
it's
shut
true.
the fuck up.
Well, this is kind of like the new Top Gun. Like, this is saving cinema, blah, blah, blah. But
Well, hopefully Oppenheimer saves cinema.
oh, I can't wait for that. Isn't it funny? We got Oppenheimer for the guys and Barbie for the ladies. You know,
Yeah.
it's like we have our we're
I feel
split.
like ladies want to see Oppenheimer too, though.
Oh, I
feel
brought it
like-
up to my gal. She fell asleep.
Really?
Yeah, she doesn't care about Oppenheimer. I was like, well, Oppenheimer, it's a true story. It's
I know, that
amazing. It's
looks so
Christopher
much better.
Nolan.
Yeah, come on.
She doesn't care.
Oppenheimer.
She doesn't like those, those big big dramas like that.
Yeah.
She wants some true crime or some 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for this.
90 Day Fiance. Oof.
Oof. Makes
Yeah,
you
they're just-
dumber.
I'm just bored. Yeah, like if I'm gonna watch bad reality TV, I'll give you. How about like an occasional Bar Rescue? That's the one.
I
That's
love Bar Rescue.
90 Day Fiance. I tried. It just makes me sad because someone's just getting fucked.
Exactly. It's horrible. The only good thing about 90 Day Fiance is it gives you hope for America. Because there's some guy out in the middle of Nairobi, and he's like, I cannot wait to move to Destin, Florida. Holy shit, I'm going to get a condo. I'll fuck this pig just to get a sweet taste of that sea air. Oh, I'm going to go to Tom Thumb and 7-Eleven and Walmart. It's going to be great.
They give it all up for Tallahassee. You're like,
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
enjoy.
Exactly.
Enjoy.
So you're like, oh, maybe America's not so bad.
Nah, we're all right. We're doing all right.
Do it all
I'll
right.
tell you, we're all right. You know,
Yeah.
good teacher really seemed to care.
Sound of freedom.
Sound of freedom.
Yeah, I wonder if Barbie will tank.
No.
You think it'll do
I think
well?
it's going to do well.
Okay.
I would hope they both do well just from movies, man.
All right, we got to keep these theaters open, folks. 3 hours, though. Why do they do that with the 3 hour? I feel like that hurts them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it, but can we get a bathroom break? I don't want to miss the movie, and you want me to 3 fucking
Oh,
hours?
yeah, you got the bladder of a small Taiwanese boy.
Oh, it's terrible. A young boy.
Is that a word, Taiwanese?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned to hold the urine early. As a bedwetter,
Really?
I had to do a lot of hold. My bladder's giant.
You got a big bladder?
We did, you ever do Edward 40 hands?
Yeah.
I never pissed. I would always
Really?
make it. Yeah.
So do you do it like just for fun or a competition?
Well, now I do it just out of convenience. Like, I'm driving cross country. I can make it to fucking Utah before I have to pee.
Really?
No, I'm joking. But I can
No, I
go,
know, but
I can go far.
I can't. I have a shit bladder. I just go. I'm like, I can pee. Why would I not pee?
Well, my dad was so annoyed with me wetting the bed so much that he made a rule that I wasn't allowed to have liquid after 6.
Wow.
So I kind of just learned to stretch it over time.
Respect. Can I try a bit on you?
Oh, all right. I thought you were going to say go to the bathroom.
No.
All right. Yeah, hit me, and then I'll...
You make me feel bad. I'm not gonna go anymore.
No, I don't care.
What do we get?
I like when you go because then it makes me remember my skills.
You got the skills, brother. What do we have? Jokes. I have a lot of ideas that are loose, buddy.
Me too. It's all loose. All the ones I was working on, I got to work or dropped them.
Sam, what do you got?
So I got some real shit here.
You want to try some shit?
Let's try some shit.
Let's fucking run.
All right.
Let's run some poop.
So I'm thinking about it's weird how like this is gonna get dark, but America, obviously we had slaves, but a lot of countries had slaves, but I feel like they don't talk about it as much. And we talk about how bad slavery is, but from horrible things can come a great thing. We got the pyramids from slavery.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, slavery is bad, but we got the pyramids.
Yeah.
It's kind of like abusive fathers. Sure, they're horrible, but we get porn stars and comedians. That's all I have.
Well, it's funny, there's a great scene, and pull up the exact quote from The Third Man, where he says, it's just a cuckoo clock quote from The Third Man. Because yours is like the comedic version of this. That's why I like it. Pull up the quote. I'm sure you can find the quote, right?
Is that Orson Welles?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's good shit. You get it? No, that's not it. The cuckoo clock one.
Cuckoo clock quote. See what else I got here.
Okay, and then we'll work on the joke, but I just want to pull that up for me.
Right.
While you're looking, the gist of it is... Oh, yeah. Wait, is this it? Yeah, here we go. All right. After all, it's not that awful. You know what the fellow said? In Italy, for 30 years under the Borgias, they had warfare, terror, murder, and bloodshed. But they produced Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, they had brotherly love. They have 500 years of democracy and peace. And what did that produce? The cuckoo clock. And the best part is it's not even true. The cuckoo clock was made in Germany. But Orson Welles riffed that line, and and this is like before the internet where they could just fact check that. So, and the director was like, "That's fucking brilliant. What a great riff to just say that line." He wrote that.
I'm reading the book, and it's just full of those
it's
lines.
Funny as shit,
it's so
right?
funny. He's like, this Irishman over here, what's he going to do? You know? It's great.
But that's like the version. It's like, from terror comes good stuff. So, yeah, I think there's something about, like, I mean, porn stars are, you have another joke, like, about, like, I don't want to know how it's made, right? The porn stars.
Oh, yeah, brewery. We got to go to a brewery. And I'm like, he's like, you can see how beer is made. I don't care. I don't want to see how... I
don't want to go to a broken home.
That was it.
Yeah, I remember that. Marknormand.
Yeah,
comedy. And then that's my okay. Here we go. From bad can come good.
From bad can come good, and the stripper or porn star and comedian was supposed to be some comedic relief on this dark thing. Like from horrible fathers or whatever can come good.
Yeah, there needs to be a sacrifice somewhere.
Yeah, right.
It's like you show me someone who came from a good home, I'll show you a guy who's a fucking accountant.
Yeah, exactly. He's boring as shit.
Yeah.
What's that old quote? Like, hard times make strong men, and then strong men make weak times, which makes weak men? Something like that?
Good times.
Strong
men make good times make weak men.
There you go.
Yeah.
So there's some truth to this, but it's just not ha-ha.
Jim Caviezel movie makes hard men. That's the quote.
Yeah. There you go. Hard times create strong men men create good times create weak men. And weak men create hard times.
This is fucking nice.
This is nice. Boy, that's a great quote. But yeah.
That's a good quote.
Michael Hoff.
All
right, I'll play with it. I don't know where to go.
I don't know. It's something I like the idea of, like, it's something about the pyramids too. It's like you built these. It is funny to compare the pyramids to porn, because like no family's like, come on, let's go see the porn.
Oh yeah, good point.
You know what I mean?
But we're all watching it, just not as a family.
Yeah, just not as a family.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're watching on the porn a family. You know?
That's true. That is true. All right. And
something there, though.
Yeah. Okay, what do you got?
Let's see what we got. We got a few ideas.
I got another one that needs your help.
I think there's something here. Did I try this one on you guys already? I don't know. I say, I'm seeing a girl. She accused me. She says, you don't listen. I say, well, I listen, but I don't retain. There's a difference. I'm taking it in. There's just a finite amount of space in my mind.
Right.
And I can either keep a shitload of movie quotes or a story of yours about going to the nail salon.
Yeah.
Which one do you think I'm going to choose? Face Off is a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
It is, by the way. It was on TV the other day. Fucking holds up.
You have to watch it.
Woo, you good looking.
It's peak Nicolas Cage.
And Travolta. They're just both off the fucking rocker.
That's true. All right, hold on. This is good.
There's something here, right?
You do listen. You just
listen.
hold on. You just don't hold on to it.
I do the first part. I just don't. You want me to do more. Yeah, it's like saying, like, Yeah, it's like
Well, maybe it's something like with school where you go, I'll read the book, but is there going to be a test?
right.
You know, because if there's a test, I'll retain it. But if not, I'll just read the book and move on.
Yeah, is this gonna? I also think it's like Microsoft Word. Like you can type stuff in, but you can't save.
Oh, yeah.
know.
The hard drive's full.
Yeah, the hard drive's full. I think the test is better though. I think that's funny.
That was always a big thing. Is there going to be a test on this? Because if the teacher said no, you're just like, all right, well, I don't have to pay attention really, or I don't have to
Right,
save
right.
this or listen too hard. But yeah, that's good. Is there a test? It's so true because you do listen.
I listen.
It's just hard to hold it all in.
I don't hold it in.
And also, what am I going to hold it in for? Your story about the nail salon? That's not going to come up in 4 years on a podcast.
I forget. I'm really bad at remembering friends' names.
That's
Like
tough.
you ever seen someone and they're like, "You don't remember my friend?" I'm like, "You got so many friends."
I know.
I got like 4 friends.
yeah, and I'll never see them again.
Guys, no guys ever like, "You don't remember Gary?"
Oh, maybe this could be funny.
Yeah.
Maybe like you get into a shipwreck or something crazy happens with your lady, and she's like, "You don't know how to do this," and you're like, "Well, I know about the nail salon.
Right,
That
right.
I still got. You know,
I remember Cheryl.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Remember
good.
that pedicure you had and how you
Yeah.
overpaid or whatever the hell.
Something
Yeah,
there.
you don't want to retain. I'm doing you a favor by not retaining this because I'm trying to protect us.
Yeah, there's something there. What else?
I like it. I tried the NASCAR on you, right?
I don't know.
It's weird that NASCAR.
I listened, but I didn't retain. So I don't know.
NASCAR comes from bootleggers.
Right.
You know, like these guys would
didn't
sell.
know this.
They would sell their booze on the road and like soup up their cars so they could get away from cops when they saw them selling it.
I think you might have texted me that. This sounds familiar.
Maybe I texted it to you months ago. I've been sitting on this this premise for years, but I thought how weird that a giant sport in America came from this illegal activity. I wonder if any other illegal activity came up with a sport. Like, was some guy fucking a dude's wife and the husband came home and he cocks a shotgun, so the guy jumps out a window, starts running, gets on a bike, runs through a lake, and he's like, triathlon.
That's very clever.
But it doesn't, it gets like
That's also why we start a race with a shotgun.
Oh, maybe that's
Or
it.
no, a gun.
A pistol.
Yeah, pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something there for
And then I
sure.
thought about baseball, like you steal a base and all that, but that's too close to that racist black joke about basketball. You know that one? They shoot, they steal. No wonder they're good about. That's an old racist
Oh,
joke.
jeez. Yeah.
But I think we brought that up once and we were hammered.
Oh, yeah, well, the structure works. It's just not.
Yeah,
It's just racist.
It's just racist, right?
Michael Richards would kill with that shit, I think.
I thought about cockfighting, parkour. Parkour kind of seems like a gay.
What is parkour again?
That's where you jump from building to building, which feels like a burglar would do. Or then gay porn, I thought.
so it's
could be
things
fun.
that are illegal that have become sports. I'm trying to think of other.
Yeah, because being gay used to be illegal.
What are some weird sports?
Maybe karate was like just being like a wife beater or something. Hold on.
Yeah, there's the problem is there's no like intersex fighting.
yeah,
I would
that's
remember.
true. That would be perfect. Weird sports: wife carrying, Quidditch,
Wife carrying.
snorkeling, surfing. This is what's great about comedy is you kind of learn more because you have to open up all these other weird avenues. Skin kicking, or shit kicking.
Unicycle hockey?
Whoa. Ultimate frisbee. Sorbing. Yeah.
Underwater rugby?
Whoa. Cycle ball. Ferret legging. What the fuck is that? But yeah, I just gotta find the perfect.
Did you never try
sport.
this on stage?
I
felt like
did, and it would get like a like,
It's
oh,
like,
that's
it's,
cute.
It's clever, right?
It's clever, but
It's
not
more
funny.
like, yeah, he runs.
Because you can see it coming. You're like, I spell it all
say
out.
the setup one more time.
I was looking into bootlegging, and it turned into NASCAR. Isn't that weird? This illegal activity led to a major
Say again
American
how it
sport.
turned into NASCAR, though, because maybe that's got to be something to do with it.
I always say, like, I drink a lot. Drinking we had prohibition, and these guys would drive around selling booze out of their car, like in the country,
And it turned into a race?
and they would soup up their cars to get away from police, and then they would say, "Oh, let's race. Let's see who's got a faster car," and then that turned into NASCAR.
That's so interesting.
It's fascinating. I love an interesting premise, and then the joke is funny. Those are the best jokes to me.
Yeah.
But
Because maybe it needs to be explained more, because it's like, even for me, I'm like, oh, I didn't get how. Maybe it's too much of a jump.
right, maybe that's it.
Because then you say, I wonder what other sports started from illegal activities.
Yeah. What's a sport with shooting? Because isn't there or a sport where you ski, you shoot a gun, and then you swim or something?
But it might be better if it's a basic sport.
Okay.
Like maybe it could be maybe where the guy runs away and the other guy, he's fucking his wife and the guy chases him and he tackles him.
Yeah.
And it's like something like maybe like something
football.
about football. Yeah. Something like it might be.
Yeah.
'Cause it might be that it's too obscure, like triathlon.
Right. Yeah, maybe it should be simpler.
NASCAR, it's tough. I wonder if also a lot of people don't consider NASCAR like a basic sport. They consider it like racing. I know it's
Right.
I wonder what's missing from it.
Yeah, I think it needs to be simpler. I think you're right. Football's not
Because I
bad.
think it's a lot at once. You're like giving us a fact.
Yes,
So I think maybe you
yes.
said it has to be slowed down.
Good point. Football's interesting.
Football. Thinking of the big sport. I mean, I think of like hockey could maybe be something because there's fighting in hockey.
True, yeah.
You know? Maybe there was a guy in in Alaska.
yeah,
He had to
yeah.
skate away from a guy.
Right,
He
right.
stopped him. He started beating the shit out of him.
Yeah. That's not bad.
But that doesn't explain the puck.
The puck
That's
and
the problem is like there's holes. It's
The
like
stick, yeah. That's why maybe simpler is better. That's why I went with the running and the biking. And
no, I think that's the best so far.
you don't have to have another piece to it. All right, but I'll play with it. But yeah,
That's how it became a sport
it's a fun premise.
So you're doing something illegal.
Yeah.
Maybe the angle is like you were selling drugs and that became a sport.
What is that?
Well, alcohol.
Oh.
So maybe there's something about like, now you sell the drugs to the athletes. I don't know. I'm just trying to fucking break
I'll go the other way with
trying to break the premise down for a second.
Interesting. Yeah.
You
Then there's maybe something about NASCAR being. What if it was still drinking? Like, wouldn't that be kind of fun if they had to drunk drive?
Oh my god, it'd be so much more fun if they were still delivering booze.
Yeah, maybe that's the angle.
Maybe that's the angle.
That's funny.
If you were like, which car are you rooting for? And you're like, Heineken.
yeah. Meanwhile, the guy's hitting a nip, while he's shifting. That's not bad. That's just a whole different angle.
Drunk
Yeah.
NASCAR would be so. Although, geez, think about how many crashes there would be. There's already a lot of crashes.
But you watch it for the crashes. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
So-
we are. The fans aren't.
Yeah.
The
lady
fucking-
getting mowed down.
The rubes like us are.
Yeah.
People, I got to get into Formula One. People fucking love that shit.
People love it. There's that Netflix show everybody loves. I
gotta
never
watch
watched it.
I got to watch it.
Yeah, I hear it's fun. It's
It
all
seems cool.
international too. All right. Hit me, baby.
I'll tell you, you're right.
This what is this? Zenosis? What do you call this?
Oh, Mastika.
Mastika.
We're gonna make a Mastika if we keep drinking this. Geez, I have a few angles. Here's something about so I have a few angles. I went out to like a fine dining place, not on purpose, but when I was in Greece.
Yeah.
I was like, I was too lazy. I never made this mistake again. I made a mistake of asking the restaurant. I'm like, where should we go? And they're like, we made you a reservation. Fucking fancy place where there's it's the type of place where they describe every meal, every course. They're like, here's the story. I'm like, just let me eat that. And they're like, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
All right. So this next dish you're gonna eat, it was actually this crab was raised to be a violinist. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. And they're like, he was killed at his artistic peak, and that's why he's so tender. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
And then you get the bill, and it's like $47,000. I don't know what the next part is. Something has to be something like I have to keep it going. I
Right.
think part of it's got to be have you seen the movie Finding Nemo? This is Nemo. Something it's got to be something crazy.
You gotta keep upping it.
I don't know how to keep upping it, but it was I had all these ideas where it's I tried that first part on stage and I got to laugh, but it needs more. I think.
Yeah. What if this is another way to go with it? But what if shouldn't we be eating animals that couldn't do anything?
Yeah.
Why are we eating Coco the monkey who can sign? I don't want the crab that can play a violin. Give me the homophobic venison.
Yeah,
If
if you're gonna tell me about the animal, tell me he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This dude, this fucking cow walked out on his family. He's a bad dude.
then you're like, fuck yeah.
That's also and this is the tag I tried last night, and this hit where I say, I was thinking about it. Like, I eat animals all the time, and I like animals, but I still eat them. I was thinking, like, if you like, I would eat humans probably. I hate humans.
Yeah.
Most humans, especially if you describe the type of human I was eating at like fine dining style, where you're like, this next man you're about to eat, he's from Tampa. He's got a chin strap beard. He pairs nicely with a Mountain Dew.
Oh, that's great.
That got a pop. That was a new one last night, baby.
That's great. I love that. That's a whole nother.
So I think that could connect. Yeah,
definitely connect.
I'll tell you.
Pairs with a Mountain Dew. That's killer. Yeah. Why don't we eat humans?
Yeah. I mean, we know why. But let's be real. I mean, humans, for the most part, what if this podcast starts a genocide? No, I mean, I think about it all the time. Like, humans are probably. I mean, see, every once in a while I see a dude, I'm like, I bet he would be delicious.
Oh, yeah. And then you wonder, do the ethnicities taste like the ethnic food?
Of course.
You know?
That is, although Tosh had that bit.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Or the thing, like, you eat a Chinese guy, you're hungry 30 minutes later.
Yeah,
that was Tosh. Yeah.
But it would be fun if you got their powers. Like, if you ate a Chinese guy and you're like, I'm smarter.
Ooh.
Like, that's brain food, you know? Or
Yeah.
you eat a Mexican guy and all of a sudden you're like, man, I'm working harder. That would be fun if you got their stereotype.
I eat another Jew, I'm just even more frugal.
Yeah,
wow, this is crazy.
Your wife's like, hey, we should go get dinner tonight. You're like, I better eat a black guy. Or if like you got a big game coming up. All right.
What do you got? A big game.
Yeah, you want to play better.
I got a lot of big games. Got a lot of big games coming up.
Woo! Okay, here we go. Let's see. This is stupid. Okay, that's no good. I try to do a thing about how you never see incense at like a smart place. You know, I'm sure they're not burning incense at the Tesla factory. You know, it's always like at a head shop or like a guy selling shit on the sidewalk has got a hookah or incense. It's never at like, you know, Amazon plant.
Oh yeah,
know?
no, it's always like covering up BO or something.
Yeah, yeah, the big pharma, you know, where they're making Pfizer. I don't think they're blazing a hookah. I'm sorry, incense.
Yeah. Wait, what's like a classic incense smell? Like what's like a
Patchouli.
Patchouli, yeah. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's the line. Like you're not gonna walk into like the brain trust at Apple and you're like, is that patchouli?
Yeah, exactly. Brain trusted Apple's perfect. All right. That was just a dumb idea, but is this anything? Oh boy. Okay, hold on.
Honk honk.
So I heard a bunch of old guys, like 50-year-old guys, they were talking to these young guys at a bar, and they're like, man, you kids got it made. You got these dating apps, you're swiping left, swiping right, hooking up on Tinder. Back in my day, we had to go talk to a woman. It was scary. You got rejected. It was hard, man. We didn't get laid like you guys are getting laid. And I always wonder if there's an older gay guy listening like, oh, you had it hard, huh? You had to talk to a woman? If I talked to the wrong guy, he'd beat the shit out of me, you know, or I'd go under a bridge and have to blow a guy at a rest stop or something. Like, I would kill to have a loud way of a courting process. We had to literally go to a bathroom.
Yeah, like we had to like every time we were rolling the dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A woman said no to you.
Yeah.
You got a drink thrown in your face. I got a black eye.
Yeah,
that's funny. That's a funny angle.
I got arrested or whatever. You know, they're literally going under a bridge. Like, don't tell anybody. I'm married.
Yeah, you guys have been cool with this for 15 years.
Yeah,
10 years in the Midwest.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's enough, but it's...
Well, it might be more there, too, the idea of, like, you guys have it so easy, and it's like, yeah, but it wasn't that hard.
Right.
I mean, you would just go to a bar. It was probably better. I mean, you guys have it so easy. It's like, you talk to people.
Yeah.
This is worse for them. It's like, yeah, it's easier in a numbers game, but now we have a whole generation of kids that don't know how to talk to women.
That's true. And
wow, you know how to fucking speak emoji.
Yeah.
You sent them a fucking thumbs down.
Right, or an eggplant.
Yeah.
But back then, too, I think women were like, I need to meet a guy. Like, women wanted to meet guys. Now women don't really need guys as much. Women can do their own thing, you know? So, like, if a guy comes up, it's almost a nuisance.
People still want to meet someone.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel like women, they don't really need men anymore. They got a vibrator. They're all...
Well, no one needs anyone, but you still want a person.
Okay.
Don't you? Am I right?
I hope you're right for the sake of humanity.
Yeah, maybe
but
they don't.
I don't know. He's 20.
Yeah, how are the social media apps?
I mean, we still talk. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
It is normal.
but it's more texting though,
to put it
in
To
motion.
yeah.
Interesting.
But like, don't you think it's? I feel like there's less talking. Like, I feel like so much of it now, even as someone who's like used that at my age, I think it's like when I was younger, I feel like I would, you'd meet people at the bar, you kind of warm it up at the bar. Now it's like you set it in motion. Sometimes, how often are you on an app where you're talking to someone for like a while before you even meet, right?
Yeah, but like you need to talk to them for a while to meet them.
Right, to prove you're not a serial killer.
Yeah, which back in the day, women just met serial killers.
How about that fucking guy in Long Island?
Yeah.
Do you see that guy?
Oh, they caught him.
He's like a fucking, what is he, like an accountant or something? An architect.
Whoa.
Art Vandelay.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I love that you got fucking Salacuse's shirt here, like he's dead.
Yeah,
he spent
exactly.
he's having one day with his kid, and we're like, I guess that's it, man.
Yeah, we'll never see him again.
Yeah, this Gilgo Beach, right? Dude, he looks like, pull him up. He looks like Fat Tucker Carlson.
Real? I've never seen
Have
the
you
guy.
seen him? Look at him.
Whoa, he does look like Tucker if he was floating in a river for a week.
He looks like Midwest Tucker Carlson.
He does.
He looks like Tucker if he just like ate cheese curds.
Wow, he's huge.
He's scary. He's like a big dude.
Whoa.
And he would harass women. Like he would do these creepy groups, and like women would leave, and he'd like find their phone numbers and shit. These guys are always killing call girls too.
Oh, they love the call girls. Yeah, he looks like Tucker Carl's Jr. All right. But
Fuddrucker Carlson.
there we go.
I think they found his DNA in a pizza crust.
So wait, what happened? He was killing people like in the 90s?
Well, the crazy part is, no, it's not the 90s. It was more recent, but apparently a criminologist said,
Rex
I
Hoover.
bet these criminologists are incredible. Like, have you ever read that book, Mindhunter?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Great show.
This guy, dude, these people are like, their whole thing is profiling, and this criminologist was like, I bet you he's a family man who's educated. And it's like, yeah, he had a wife and 2 kids.
Whoa.
And he's an architect.
So he would just call a gal, and she would come over, and he'd kill her.
No, I don't know. How'd he do it? I don't know how. Sex workers.
Oh.
But, he would hire them and then kill them? Pick them up, I guess, yeah.
Oh, like on the street, like a... Yeah, that's his dad.
But
Gilgo.
yeah.
Bodies were unearthed near remote Gilgo Beach on Long Island South Shore more than a decade ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, good, glad they got him. 9 women, a man, and a toddler were discovered. Woo!
You didn't want to take claim for the man and the toddler.
Uh-huh.
And bodies like that.
He's like, hey, I'm not gay. I'll murder you, but I ain't no homo.
I'll kill women.
Yeah. July 2007. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's a creepy looking dude.
He is.
I mean, everyone looks creepier once you know they've murdered.
True. Yeah, if this guy was like a philanthropist, you'd be like, hey, he's nice. All right, well, Gilgo, I'm glad they got him. Thank God for these criminologists.
Can you imagine being married to a dude like that? You're just like, we've all dated the woman who's like, are you keeping anything from me? And you're like, no.
Right.
She's just nagging him. She's like, I feel like there's something you're not telling me. He's like, all right, I killed a bunch of strippers. All right, Jesus Christ.
She's like, you want to do summer at Gilgo Beach? He's like, I hate Gilgo Beach. He's like, something's up. Wow, Long Island,
I
baby.
feel like there's something you're keeping from me. You never tell me anything. What are you thinking about?
Oh, I hate that one. I'm thinking, how do I get out of this? Every time. How are we not aware, or what do we are aware of? We know who wrote this shit. Yoda? Jesus Christ. Gilgo Beach murder that shook Long Island more than a decade in the past. How do you like that?
These criminologist people, these profilers, it's so crazy. Like in that book, Mindhunter, he was so, because if you're good at this, you're so valuable that it's like being a superhero. You take a day off, you're like, people could die if I take a day off. So these guys overwork themselves. The guy in that book, I think it's something Douglas, or I forgot his name, but he got hospitalized for exhaustion because he would overwork himself so much that he was trying to solve cases in his sleep.
Whoa.
He would try to dream about the case.
Wow.
Well, so he's like, if I took what's his name? Johnny Douglas. Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, he's a fucking incredible guy.
Interesting, this Rex guy only killed white women, which is weird because the Dahmer big controversy was like, he's killing gay black men. That's so horrible. So I'm like, does he get less sentence for killing only white? If it's going to go one way, it should go the other.
Diversity?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're casting the movie. They're like, can we at least cast a black stripper? Because we want to mix it up.
I guarantee that's a conversation.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for the movie.
There will be I think there already was a true crime on like, we don't know who it is. And now though, I'm sure they'll, you know what's so sick? You know, the second they caught this guy, Netflix, Hulu, everyone's probably fighting for the rights.
Well, no writers.
No writers.
It's going to have to be a doc.
Yeah.
But it's funny, my lady's so obsessed with true crime that I'm like, hey, you heard about this Long Island thing? She's like, come on, I've been on Rex Hellerman for 20 years. I'm like, oh, shit, she knows everybody. It's like, basketball players. She knows the serial killers. It's weird.
Well, there's these Reddit detectives, too. It's so creepy. It's like these people who just figure out...
Sleuths.
Yeah, the sleuths.
Yeah, you ever see Don't Fuck with Cats?
That was pretty cool, though.
Crazy.
I mean, these people are insane, but it was pretty damn entertaining.
They found a vacuum cleaner in the background of the shot, and they're like, what's that? Then they Googled it, then they keep going. They're like, it's sold at Walmart and only these locations. It's crazy.
Don't fuck with cats, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You got a cat.
I got a cat, and I love that cat. If somebody put that thing in a plastic bag, I'd shit.
People that kill animals, it's so weird because look, we were just saying we eat animals, we're hypocrites, but there's something about a cat.
Yeah.
But then how shallow are we that we're like, you killed a cat, but then I'm just like, this is a good burger.
Yeah, it's true. Well, that cat was racist.
He walked out on his kids.
That's why I don't knock bestiality that much.
Not till you try it.
Yeah,
don't knock it till you try it.
We're killing them, eating them, and they're fucking them.
Yeah.
Who's worse?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If I was a goat, I'd want to get plowed every now and then, I'm sure.
Fuck a goat?
I wouldn't, but somebody's doing it. And
people are doing it. There's cow tipping and there's cow licking.
Yeah, and I wonder if there's a goat out there going, you're not getting fucked? Oh, you're missing out. He's like, no, I'm free range. I'm living in Vermont.
I feel like there's more goats who are like, this guy won't stop fucking me. This is horrible.
Maybe, but some goats are into it, I guarantee it. They're probably making more milk and hanging out.
This is they're at the fancy fine dining. This is the good goat's milk.
Yeah.
This goat got raped by his owner for years. It's desperation goat milk.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good milk.
Remember that old George Carlin joke? You always fuck a goat on a cliff because they push back. That's Carlin's.
Carlin. God, that guy had range.
Well, he could do every discipline. He could do one-liner. He could do dark. He could do dirty. He could do commentary. He never went personal, though.
No, but I love that.
I love that, too.
I love a little mystique. Why not?
Me and Stavros had a long talk about this on mushrooms, by the way. But he was like, you don't go personal. You think you'll ever go personal? I'm like, I don't want to. I have no desire to. He's like, yeah, but that's really like the pinnacle. I'm like, why is that the pinnacle? Hedberg, Carlin, all these guys never went. Seinfeld, yeah. These killer comics. Norm. Well, he had his dad's death in there a little bit.
A little bit. But what is the...
I think a lot of people think that's the top. Like,
I think confessional shit, and like Stav does it in a jokey way, but I think some people, maybe it's a new thing to unlock at some point, but I also think like you do what you do. Like that's
what I said. And I just don't find me interesting. Like I don't have the motivation to write a ton about me.
Well, you also have that thing where you're like, if you don't get a laugh instantly, you panic.
Yes.
It's truly on stage, and that's a good quality to have, but also maybe that holds you back from going super personal.
Maybe.
Because for that personal shit, you will have to deal with the silence.
Right.
But you have to deal with the silence anyway when you work on a new hour.
That's true.
But I don't know. I mean, I think you will at some point. I think you're going to have to. You're going to run out of shit like, look what we were talking about yesterday. You were texting me yesterday, you're like, man, we've written a lot of jokes in our life. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to run out of shit.
I know.
You might have to at a certain point. Carlin's the rare one where he did like 18 hours and still, but then he has bits where he's like, have you noticed mice don't have shoulders? And you're like, this guy's got a crazy mind.
Yeah,
he's got a great mind.
He also, the cocaine didn't hurt either.
Maybe we just, instead of going personal, we just pick up a harder drug habit.
Hey, Mulaney did it.
Yeah, worked for him.
Yeah. Now that was personal.
Yeah.
His last hour.
Well, I think, it does. It's weird. I've always said like it gets you some sort of street cred in certain circles where it's like the way rappers are like, I'm tough. A comic being mentally ill is almost like street cred for comedians.
That's our thing.
So if you go personal with that, people seem to like it. But I to me, it doesn't matter like the genre of comedy you're doing as long as it's interesting and funny,
I think if I was huge, like if we were like Dave Chappelle level, I would go personal because they already know you and they know so much about you that it would resonate. But
Yeah.
I feel like if I go up a not famous guy, they're like, I don't care. Who what?
I've seen comics do that where they're like, so I'm in town for this show, and the crowd's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who the hell are you? And
But
tell me a
they're
joke.
up there, like, they're up there with like their foot leaned up. And they're like,
Yeah.
so, I'm just like filming this show. And they're just like, we don't know who you are.
Exactly, and we don't care. And like a lot of these comics go up and they're like, "Man, I had a bad day. I'm gonna kind of unload that on you guys." And the crowd's like, "What?"
The therapy comic.
Yeah, I hate that shit. It's so self-indulgent and selfish. These are paying customers,
Yeah,
and you're like,
and those are the same comics that brag, like, I don't go to therapy. I'm like, well, of course not. You just unloaded on the fucking crowd at the Underground Lounge.
yeah, and got paid to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So I guess I saw those guys coming up, and I was like, I don't want to be that. I want to get laughs.
But then there's guys that find ways to combine it. Like you got guys like marknormand who like
Sure.
do that shit, but there's punchlines. Like I
Yeah.
do think there's a way to be that personal, but I know what you mean. Like I think we would watch, like we bonded over this, where we would see comics who would go for long stretches with silences, and they would kind of tone you about their day.
yes,
It's like it's a dangerous thing to love the sound of your voice and think you're interesting.
yes,
And-
agreed.
And it, it's a detriment to the set. I mean, the crowd is like, "What the fuck?"
I know.
It's
I
like
know.
there's agreement that we're going to go up here and make you laugh. Why are you like venting? It's weird.
I completely agree.
So I think you saw that early on, and we're
I
like,
did.
and we bonded over it. But
But like when Richard Pryor goes up and he goes, I lit my hair on fire, I shot my car. That was all in the news. So it was like, oh, he's talking about it. Like that
Yeah,
was huge.
But there's people who also just disclose. I mean, like Doug
That's
Smith
true.
told that incredible story.
That's
like,
a good
I mean,
point.
you told an interesting story about fucking your teacher on Ari's thing. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
There's times you go personal. It doesn't. I would never write it off for you. And I think with your style, like you are punchy. So if you tell a long personal story, you will make sure that it's got the necessary laughs in it.
yeah, I think for me, it's just I'm not motivated to write about me.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
like,
that's fair.
I'm like, oh, this NASCAR thing. I'm like, oh, I want to figure that out. You know, I'm all excited about it. But then if someone's like, so you got molested in summer camp, I'm like, yeah, that's no good. Like to me, it doesn't. I don't get excited about it, so
Yeah.
I don't want to write about it, even if I should.
I know what you mean, but
I'd
then-
rather talk about summer camp or something.
But if something happens to me and it's bad, I can't wait to write a bit about it because I'm like, that'll help.
oh yeah,
If I get a
that's
funny
true.
bit, like, so I guess that's not super personal, but that's an experience, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I'm not great at that.
Really?
Yeah, I write about things or commentate on society or something.
But that's personal.
Is it?
That's your view. That's a personal
all
view.
right. Well, I'll take it.
I mean, you're not being like, my father never loved me, but that doesn't mean it's not on some level personal.
Right. I agree.
This is how I feel about this is personal.
Yes, yeah, I completely agree.
But that's kind of how I bond usually with people in life, right? Is like my views and things that interest me.
Yeah.
Rather than like, here's something that happened to me as a child.
yeah, exactly.
So I
exactly.
just think that's kind of where,
where your stand-up goes.
yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, like, some people had a crazy flight, and you tell them about it in the green room, like, you got to talk about that. I'm like, that's a flight. I don't know.
That's my opener right now. I have a crazy flight story.
Oh,
You've seen
okay.
that, yeah.
Well, you
But
can do
It's
it.
got a lot of punchlines in it. I mean, but it's like,
I
that's my
can't do
opener.
it. I just don't. I'm like, no one's going to care about my flight.
Well, you make them care.
I guess
To me,
you're
it's like,
right.
I want to make my complaining have so many punchlines that a room full of people's on board.
Yeah. I just not motivated.
Well, you write. Look, a lot of times you don't like just be like, here's the bit. But like sometimes when I'm doing a long set, I just get bored with the jokes and I try something new, and then it gives you that nugget of hope, and you're
Of
like, oh, I'm going to
course.
keep going. And yeah, and sometimes it's usually something that happened, because I mean, watching the news and that's something that happened.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just, it depends where or when it happened. But it's like, you take there's no recipe for this shit, or we just follow the recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't know where the jokes come from.
That's true.
So you just live and you're like, I'll take that.
Yes. That's exactly
There's
right.
that Tom Waits story, I think, where he's like, you don't know when inspiration's going to come to you.
Yeah.
So, he's driving. He doesn't have his pen. And he's like, God damn it, inspiration. Can't you see I'm driving right now?
It's like that Hedberg joke.
Yeah.
Think of something funny, I write it down. If the pen's too far away, I convinced myself it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Something like
it's
that.
It's a great bit.
Yeah, great bit. Not personal.
But it is.
I guess it is because he thought of a funny bit and he didn't write it down.
It's personal, and the cadence is personal, and you're like, who are we to say that's not personal? If that you hear a joke, you're like, that's like a Hedberg joke. That means he was personal.
I agree.
That's my argument. That's where I disagree, but
Yeah.
but I love Stav's comedy, and I respect him, but I just think
just let people do what they do.
but that doesn't mean there aren't going to be chapters in our careers where what we do changes. It'd be cool to see you do an hour of stories.
Seems boring, doesn't it?
To you right now, it seems boring, but maybe in 10 years, like doing the same thing over and over again might get boring.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I mean, like maybe that's a way you get yourself excited.
Right.
I mean, like I love, Martin Scorsese, but if you made the same fucking movie over and over, right? I mean,
kind of has.
That's what I mean. It's like.
Yeah, you got a point. That's why Mulaney's thing was such a shock, because it was a style change.
Why do you love the Coen brothers? Range.
Yeah, they got range.
I mean, that's not the only reason you love them, but man, they've made some diverse shit.
All right, I'm going to go in improv.
Do an improv.
Mix it up. Improv comedy. But all right, we should wrap.
We should wrap up, but plug some dates, man.
I got a special out. Check it out on a big streaming platform that
rhymes with Netflix.
Yeah, big N word and big dates. You don't say to I'm going to Europe. We're coming to Berlin, Lisbon, Copenhagen, Dublin, Scotland. You name it. But right now I'm all over the road with a big theater tour in L.A. and Denver and all these great places. marknormandcomedy.com. Check it out. And come on by, working on new stuff and a lot of personal.
What do we have? We have, Providence, Rhode Island, Northampton, Burlington, Vermont, Albany, Bethlehem, PA, York, PA, Toronto. That's a big venue. Come out, guys. Chicago, motherfucking theater. Phoenix, Arizona, Stand Up Live, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and the biggie, New York, motherfucking city. The theater at MSG. Tickets now, baby. Samuel.com/shows.
Hell yeah. Thanks. Get some Bodega Cat. Get a hat.
And
get a shirt.
If you want to help us, we're still working on New York legalization. I feel like we're fucking close, but who knows?
I get guys hitting me up all the time. I just send them to Chris. I don't know if that's doing anything, but help us out. Throw us a bone. Talk to the governor, Mayor Adams. What are you doing?
I'll tell you. You're all right.
And we'll see you all in hell. Thanks a lot.
You're all right. Thank you.